It's time now, though, to meet our next guest, and I'm certainly quite familiar with him. Australian favourite Shaun Micallef gave up law to focus on comedy. Boo! He now appears on family favourite Talking About Your Generation.
Oh, shut up!
He's also written a new book. What you may not know is that along the way, he starred in a lemonade commercial. Yep, a lemonade commercial. Please welcome the well-rounded Shaun Micallef. It's a précis of your career.
Okay, that's fine.
Sure.
What lemonade was it, actually?
Well, it was a wonderful lemonade. Hall's Lemonade. Do you know Hall's Lemonade?
Yes,
They make it in South Australia.
Did they used to deliver that to your house?
No, that was Loy's. No, I didn't advocate Loy's.
Fair to say you really made them famous, though, didn't you?
I don't know. I think Hall's are now out of business.
Yeah. Now, what about schoolies, mate? Would you want your kids? You've got a number of kids. You want them to get married at schoolies?
Yeah. Look, that was a lovely story, and it's really nice to see a reputable news service such as yours reporting a story that's I don't know. Love's a wonderful thing, and I don't think it matters how old you are when you find it, because, well... Because, Romeo and Juliet, Jennifer will back me up on this, they were only 15, 16 years old, weren't they?
They were, but they had actually, they had a week to get to know each other, unlike this two.
Can I point out Romeo and Juliet did not end well?
No, it didn't.
And they didn't have a Liam.
Speaking of something that's worked out well, you've written a new book, Preincarnate.
I thought I'd write a new book rather than an old one because, because of the copyright issues. But yes, this is a new one, Charlie.
OK, now, look, I was trying to tell people what it was about today, but I think let's get the author to do that.
Sure.
What is the book about?
Well, it's a novella. Do you know what a novella is? Do you know?
I believe it's a shorter book.
It's right. It's a short. It's not quite a novel.
It's when you're not trying hard enough, Shaun.
No. It's only 2 words short of being a novel.
Right.
Can I say my wife loved this book? Absolutely loved it.
Did you give it to her?
I did.
Well, why didn't you read it?
Because she wanted to read.
You delegated it. It's a very nice thing. Well, that's nice that she's
busy,
liking
man.
it.
I've read it. I think it's fantastic. I love it. But look, it's actually got this old,
It's
the
foam marbling.
end papers
Yes,
and the
The little ribbony bookmark.
Yeah, you don't get that in every book. Like
pictures.
Lazarus Rising by John Howard does not have a ribbon bookmark.
Oh, now on the note. Oh. Well, I've got to tell you a story about Lazarus Rising. You know what? Won't even tell you the whole story why, but I got into
Sorry,
just quickly, we've got a photo of the book.
Well, there's actually a connection because I was actually in lockstep with Mr. Howard. I was promoting my book and he was promoting his, and I thought, wouldn't it be funny at this radio station to, instead of holding my book up, I would hold John Howard's up, and they'll put that on the website, and that'd be really funny. But then at the end of the day, this was on the website. This next one.
Oh.
So Mr. Howard topped me. It's a much better joke than I came up with.
Your sales must be going
I'm going to tell you
the end of that story.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what, I got in the car that John Howard had been in previously, and you know what I found in the back seat? A copy of your book, and I said to the driver, that's how I found out it was John Howard. I said, what are you doing with Shaun Micallef's book? And he said, John Howard just left it.
But the horrifying thing is, I actually, because I met up with him later on in the day, this must have been obviously before you got in the car, I met up with him later in the day, I gave him a presentation copy of my book and said, thank you so much for doing that photograph, that was very nice of you. And he claimed to have been touched by that. But,
well, he was briefly.
Come on,
I took it home and read it.
I'm heartbroken. Well, that's good. Well, everyone's happy then.
Well, we still have no idea. We still have no idea what Shaun's book itself is about, but it is called Preincarnate. It is out now. Would you please thank Shaun Micallef?
Thank you very much.